Welcome to GrowthMart Consulting Limited, and thank you for taking out time to watch this video. We're extremely pleased to have you with us. This video is for manufacturer exporters of spices and exporters of spices who are successful but as yet are not among top players. The goal of this video is to tell you about our second 2-day seminar on efficient export marketing of spices, how it may help you substantially improve efficiency of your marketing operations and compete successfully with firms that are 10 times or 100 times bigger than you. Here are three issues of relevance to you that we shall be covering in this seminar. 1. How to move from good to great. 2. How to substantially improve efficiency of your marketing operations. 3. How to compete successfully with firms that are 10 times or 100 times bigger than you. Item 1. How to move from good to great. Spice Board has approximately 5,000 exporters registered with it. Out of them, 294 exporters are top exporters. That is, they have been listed by Spice Board as top exporters in at least one item. The next important group is that of manufacturer exporters. There are total 635 manufacturer exporters, including top exporters. As such, you are already part of a very small group. The crucial question is how to move from this point onward, how to move from being a manufacturer exporter or a successful exporter to a top player. Item 2. How to substantially improve efficiency of your marketing operations. Marketing has changed a lot in the last 2 decades. This has two sides. It's a huge opportunity for those who can use new tools and a huge threat for those who cannot. We have been working with exporters for last 25 years, and if our experience and our discussions with the Spice Board officials is any indication, and if you are like most exporters, chances are you are spending a lot more than you need to and exporting a lot less than you can. Today, using modern tools of marketing, it is possible to drastically bring down your cost of marketing. This is what we shall be focusing upon. How to substantially improve efficiency of your marketing operations. How you can export up to 5 times more without spending even one penny more. Item 3. How to compete successfully with firms that are 10 times or 100 times bigger than you. Business is often compared to war. In war, the most basic rule is rule of jungle. The big fish eats the small fish. One who is more powerful wins. A big army defeats a small army. However, many times the opposite has happened. A small army has defeated a big army. This has happened several times. Using certain techniques derived from real warfare techniques in business, it is possible for a small firm to defeat a big firm many times more powerful than it. We shall be discussing these techniques. My name is Ramesh Chand Agarwal. I am the CEO and founder of this boutique consulting firm, GrowthMart Consulting Limited. It's a very small firm offering highly specialized services. I founded this in 1989 and our head office is at New Delhi. We do three things. One, we help people do efficient marketing, especially export marketing, through training and through one-to-one consulting. Two, we help people when they have an important and difficult communication need, an important and ultra complex communication need, a communication need in which stakes are very high, they cannot afford to take any chances, and the skills required are high. Three, we help them achieve their business goals through our knowledge of competitive strategy. Besides me, the seminar shall have Mr. K. Shamsuddin. Mr. Shamsuddin is head of FMCG division and corporate head projects and administration of Nest Group, a group with 11 companies and a total turnover of 1400 crores. Nest Group has an FMCG division that has interest in spices. Mr. K. Shamsuddin is an experienced professional having total experience of over 25 years. He is also Vice President of Cochin Special Economic Zone Industries Association. He shall be covering industry specific issues. Let me now come to what we shall be covering in this 2 day seminar. Basically, we shall be covering three things. Number one, how to save big money on export marketing. How to export up to 5 times more without spending even one penny more. Number two, how to compete better. More specifically, how to compete successfully with firms that are 10 times or 100 times bigger than you. And number three, how to negotiate substantially better with high value clients when the stakes are really high. Let me now focus on the central theme of this event, efficiency. How to save big money on export marketing through efficient marketing. How you can export up to 5 times more without spending even one penny more through spending the money that you are spending on export marketing more efficiently. The first thing that we shall be doing in this seminar is to awaken you to the idea of efficiency because we believe that that is the first step that you need to take towards saving big money on marketing. That is to accept the possibility, to accept that it might be possible to do so, that there might be a substantially better way, a substantially more efficient way of doing things than the way in which you are doing them right now. Because if you keep doing what you have been doing, you will keep getting what you have been getting. What is efficiency? What is efficient marketing? What is inefficient marketing? Let me begin with a real story. In early 1990, IBM faced a do or die situation to cut expenses heavily and increase sales, or to wind up, to reduce sales force from 30,000 to 6,000 and increase sales, or to wind up. It was achieved. The impossible was achieved through cutting down wastage drastically using database marketing. This is what we mean by efficiency. Here are a few more examples. A fuel efficient car covers more distance for a unit of fuel because of technology. An energy efficient bulb gives more light for more time for a unit of electricity because of technology. An aircraft covers substantially more distance for a unit of time compared to a train because of technology. Using a bus, you can travel for more distance for a unit of money compared to your car because of the power of cooperation. Using a library, you can read more books for a unit of money compared to buying them from a bookshop because of the power of cooperation. And just like all this is possible, in export marketing, it is possible to spend a lot less and export a lot more using technology and science of marketing. So, what is efficiency? Simply stated, it is getting same output for much less resources or getting more output from same resources. Is it possible to do so? Yes, it is. Is it possible to get 5 times more output using same resources? Yes, it is. Have you heard this? I know that half the money, I repeat, half the money that I spend on advertising is wasted. I just don't know which half. How about your own marketing? Do you have an idea as to what is working and what is not working? What percentage of your budget is going waste and what percentage is working? Have you heard of 80-20 rule? A rule that most successful people all over the world swear by. The rule basically says that majority of what we do is waste. Only a small portion of all that we do produces results. Here are a few examples. More than 80% wealth of India is concentrated in the hands of much less than 20% people. Just like this is true, research shows that more than 80% sales in most companies comes from less than 20% customers. And for most people, more than 80% of results come from less than 20% of the work they do. And chances are more than 80% of your exports are coming from less than 20% of the money that you are spending on export marketing. If 80-20 rule holds true, then there is a huge potential of improvement, of increasing results up to 5 times. Is it possible? It depends upon you. If you think it is possible, it is possible. And if you strongly believe it is not possible, then it is not possible. As I said, it may not be possible to achieve 5 times increase in exports overnight. However, how about just doubling your exports or increasing them by 25% without having to spend more? Will that not be fantastic? I believe that that is very much possible. How? There is no magic involved. There is no trick involved. All that is involved is 1. Pure science of marketing, 2. Cutting edge negotiation skills, and 3. Technology. Pure science of marketing that helps you analyze your industry and your competitors. Craft a winning competitive strategy and an intelligent buyer selection strategy. Cutting edge negotiation skills based on Harvard negotiation project that help you negotiate substantially better with high value clients when the stakes are really high, and technology that helps you in very high precision targeting and engaging with your customers in meaningful ways at ultra low cost. I hope you now have a clear idea as to what do we mean when we say we can help you export up to 5 times more without spending even one penny more. Let me now come to the how part. The how part shall consist of three big ideas or three major ideas. Number one, doing the necessary homework. Number two, competitive strategy. And number three, negotiating skills. Big idea number one or major idea number one, doing the necessary homework. Efficiency requires solid homework. Traditional marketing is spray and pray marketing, shooting a lot of arrows in the dark in the hope that a few will hit the target. It is wasteful marketing. Efficient marketing involves cutting down on this wastage through careful planning. It is the method of a sharpshooter, one who takes careful aims and then shoots. This preparation consists of 5 steps. 1. Written strategy. 2. Strategic planning. 3. Art of communication. 4. Using technology. And 5. Planning to benefit from trade shows even if you cannot afford to participate in them or choose not to participate in them. Step 1. Moving from a strategy in your head to a strategy in writing. There is a ton of evidence to prove that a clear written strategy dramatically improves efficiency. We shall begin with this. Step 2. Having a deep foundation of strategic planning. Trying to do efficient marketing without having a deep foundation of strategic planning, that is, without working out clear competitive advantages, is like trying to build Burj Dubai with a 10 feet deep foundation. 1. It cannot be done. 2. Even if you somehow succeed in building it, it will fall. In this step, we will help you build a deep foundation of strategic planning. Step 3. Art of communication. All marketing. We repeat, all marketing. Right from a simple sales letter to most sophisticated tools of marketing. Google AdWords, LinkedIn, Twitter, seminars, webcasts, podcasts, trade show displays, booth designing, blogging, or anything else is in essence communication. It's an art. Crafting meaningful messages that make solid business sense to your customers is an art. The third step in the preparation process is to learn this art. Step 4. Using technology. When it comes to efficient marketing, technology can be a real game changer. In this part, our aim shall be to give you fast, practical help based on solid research. We shall do it in two ways. One, we shall cover all critical techniques, all essential techniques right there in the seminar. And two, we shall guide you to resources for still more efficient marketing. Step 5. How to make trade shows work for you. How to benefit from trade shows even if you cannot afford to participate in them or choose not to participate in them. Now we come to the second big idea, the big idea that is most relevant to you, how to compete better. More specifically, how to compete successfully with firms that are 10 times or 100 times bigger than you. This part 2 shall have 5 steps. 1. Why should you bother about it? How will you benefit by understanding competitive strategy? 2. Marketing warfare. How to win marketing wars by taking a little help from real warfare techniques. 3. How to analyze. How to literally x-ray your industry and your competitors. 4. Buyer selection strategy. And 5. Competitors monitoring. The art and science of monitoring competitors. Step 1. Why? Why should you bother about competitive strategy? How will you benefit from it? To answer this, let me ask you a question. What do when your car stops on the road and you are not able to fix it? You call a mechanic, right? Why do you do so? Because although you own the car, a mechanic understands how it functions better than you, and that is why he is able to fix it. What do you do when you have a medical issue, say an ENT problem, and despite your self-medication, it does not get cured? You go to a doctor. Why? Because although you own your body, a doctor understands how it functions better. A doctor understands how it is designed better than you. Same with competitive strategy. Once you understand the design of competition in your industry, you will be able to fix things better. Step 2, Marketing Warfare. How to win marketing wars by taking a little help from real warfare techniques. Business is often compared to war, and if business is war, you can get a lot of help in winning this war by learning from war. Marketing warfare is the name given to strategies derived from real warfare to winning business wars. And in real war and in business wars, the first, the supreme, the most important thing, the most far reaching act of judgment to win the war is to decide which kind of war you should be fighting, and then apply proven and time tested rules applicable to winning that kind of war. We shall be discussing four types of warfare, tell you how you should decide which type of warfare you should be fighting, and then discuss proven and time tested rules for winning in each type of warfare. Step 3, How to analyze. How to literally x-ray your industry and your competitors based upon a world famous model developed by a Harvard Business School professor. How will you benefit? Well, Sun Tzu, the biggest philosopher on war, said, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will lose in every battle. Step 4, Buyer Selection Strategy. You can save big money on marketing by focusing on buyers that are best fit for you. 80-20 rule applies here too. 80% sales and 80% profits usually come from 20% buyers. In this section, we shall discuss the science of achieving this based on a model developed by Harvard Business School professor Michael E. Porter. Step 5, The art and science of monitoring competitors. If business is war, can you do without having knowledge of enemy? Recall what Sun Tzu said, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. And if you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will lose in every battle. In this section, we shall discuss the science of monitoring competitors, how to monitor competitors in a systematic way. What do you do when a real high value client quotes a target price which is lower than even your cost of production? Or what do you do when you are competing against a really powerful competitor? This shall be the third big idea that we shall be covering in the seminar: how to negotiate substantially better with high value clients when the stakes are really high. In this part, we shall be covering two things. One, value chain analysis, and two, the art and science of negotiations. Item 1, value chain analysis. What is value chain analysis? Well, it's a tool developed by a Harvard Business School professor that will help you in two ways. One, it will help you when negotiations reach a dead end. For instance, when a real high value buyer quotes a target price which is lower than even your cost of production. Two, it will help you in improving efficiency continuously so that you become more and more unattackable, especially by the bigger players. Item 2, high stakes business to business negotiations. If business is war, think of the art of negotiation as intellectual martial art, intellectual judo, kung fu, and karate. We shall teach you essentials of high stakes business to business negotiations based on solid research, including work of Harvard Negotiation Project. So, how are you going to benefit if you attend this seminar? Well, as I said, you will benefit in three ways. One, you will learn how to move from good to great, how to substantially improve efficiency of your marketing operations, how you can save big money on export marketing, how you can export up to 5 times more without spending even one penny more. Two, you will learn how to compete better. More specifically, how to compete successfully with firms that are 10 times or 100 times bigger than you. Three, you will learn intellectual martial arts, how to negotiate substantially better with high value clients when the stakes are really high. The investment for this 2 days event is rupees 12,500 per person. The event is at a 5-star facility and includes food. So, how are you going to benefit if you attend this seminar? Well, if you attend this seminar and follow this strategy, you shall be able to make the move from good to great. You shall be able to substantially improve efficiency of your marketing operations, compete successfully with firms that are 10 times or 100 times bigger than you. you shall be able to substantially bring down your cost of sales. You may be able to achieve a big increase in your exports without having to spend more. Imagine how good you will feel when you are able to do all this. Imagine how proud you will be of this decision, and imagine what a new journey you will set yourself on. Register today. You will be glad you did. You will be able to achieve more working less. You will be able to spend a lot less and export a lot more. You will feel smarter and will be motivated to be more and more efficient. Modern business is knowledge based business. The more you know, the better you can perform. Register today. If you register by Wednesday, June 10th, 2015, you can save 20%. And if you join in a group, you can save more. And if you join in a group and join before Wednesday, June 10th, 2015, you can save even more. The event is limited to maximum 25 participants. Register today. You will be glad you did. And finally, thank you for investing your precious time in watching this video. If you have any suggestions, kindly email them to us at growthmart@gmail.com.